All right, future Jordan here. I have to correct my mistake. One of my lovely people watching the videos was nice enough to comment and tell me this isn't triple laminated. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And yeah, you are correct. You were talking about the truth, is what you were talking about, my good sir, or person. Uh, this is not triple laminated. This is 14C 28N stainless steel, handcrafted in Norway, and I like it a lot. It is an awesome knife. I have my issues with it. I have 3 videos. One of the videos you're watching now is one of those 3, and you may or may not hear me complaining about the things I find problematic with this knife out of the box or from the get-go, whatever. I'm not going to go too hard into that, but I just want it known that I enjoy the hell out of this knife. I'm going to get another one that is triple laminated just so I can kind of see how that difference is, if there is a difference or a noticeable difference at least. And you'll definitely see more videos of the Nordlys here. I just can't let the video sit out there with me saying triple laminated, and it's not triple laminated. So I'm going to edit all 3 of those videos. So I'm going to put this in the front of it, and then you'll get to the actual intro after I'm done rambling about my lies and deceit to my community. I hate to give you guys wrong information. I usually try to do my due diligence as much as possible, and if I don't, I let you guys know that I'm not sure. So if I'm saying something that's wrong, I definitely appreciate being corrected by you guys and girls. That's why we're here in this community, to try to not only give each other information, but help one another out when the information they're passing around is wrong. And I was passing around wrong information. So without further ado, we'll get to the video and the actual intro of thanks for stopping by and all that fun stuff. So yeah, thank you from the future. Thanks for stopping by and checking out the video. Like always, I appreciate it. Gonna be looking at the Helle Nordlys today again. Already got one unboxing out there, and my first kind of thoughts on it. Today we're gonna be doing some more tests. We're gonna take it outside here and see what it can do. That spine on there. Let's see if I can find my ferrule rod here and start shooting some sparks out. But I'm not sure where that is exactly 100%. So that's to be seen in the future. We'll see. But overall, my first impressions are, oh man, this is nice, very nice. The build quality is awesome, fit and finish, and just the handle, how it feels in your hand. Like, these are handmade, and you can tell just because it fits nice in your hand. If a robot did this, I don't think they would understand just the ergonomics of a person's hand and their grip on a knife, especially depending on what your tasks are with said knife. These are tools after all, so you gotta use them for the job they're made for, and the handle and the blade shape and all that kind of comes into play a smidge. Which, speaking of the blade, we'll go over the metal material here real quick, or stainless steel in this case. It's triple laminated, 14C 28N, and apparently it's their own little blend in Norway they make just for Helle knives, their own thing. So that's cool. So far, it's very shiny. We'll see how it holds up against some wood and such. That spine back there is something fierce. It has a nice edge on it where you're going to be doing some of those. It's going to be great. It's let's see here, 3.1 millimeters thick, so plenty thick for batoning and chopping. Definitely adds that weight to the blade. And full tang, obviously. Curly birch handles or scales. Little spacer in there. See that little black in between the scales and the tang, just to kind of absorb some of that shock, and also protect the wood itself from getting all that shock set into it and cracking it and all that. But everything is not round, like everything's rounded where it should be, and then like this edge over here is like just done up, and that's how it is. You could take a little sandpaper to that, and that would be a little bit more comfortable for doing some more close choke up cuts or pushes and stuff like that when you're getting close to the blade there. But yeah, we'll take it out back here and see how it goes. Stay tuned. Just for you guys, it's just gonna go bank. For me, I gotta try to look for a freaking ferrule rod and move the cameras around and camera around. I don't have too many cameras. I only have this. It's my phone, and my dogs are barking. All right, so let's cut to it. All right, nothing too fancy. Just some silver maple off the tree here in the backyard. We'll start small and work our way up. Some chops, 3-finger grip. Went to 2 fingers, and that's really getting a good chop on it. Try to hit it in a few different spots with the blade too, so it's not just all in one area. It's getting a little too short for my liking. Hands getting a little close there. So we'll move to something bigger here. We try to do a little notch out like an axe, you know, work it a little bit more smartly. Right now my hand's hitting the log, which is kind of messing me up a smidge. Not too bad. Blade still looks good. If it would focus, it's too shiny. It doesn't know what to look at. Yeah, no rolled edges. Nothing. Cool. Ooh, man, that spine on the thumb, that is not comfortable. The thumb on the spine, and this grip isn't too bad. You know, put it down on a log or something, get a little bit more oomph into it. Definitely gonna rework the edge on this thing for how much effort I'm putting into it. There should be a little bit more of a result. Obviously there's little limbs and, you know, knots in here. Immediately it's not going to show up, but my thumb is not having fun pushing on the back of this. That spine is sharp. I never usually have to wear a thumb cover or wrap my thumb up for whittling or any bushcrafting type stuff like this. So that kind of sucks. I mean, the blade's definitely sharp enough to do most of your work that you would need, but for the price, I kind of would like it to be sharper. All right, let's get something different here. Make it the size first. Maybe it's one of those things, the more you use it, the better it gets. I mean, that's pretty damn good right there. Oh. Oh yeah, we got a loud exhaust too. Would have guessed. Who also would guess that it's a Mopar too? I'd almost willing to bet. But with how thick this spine is and the blade is, that tip isn't doing nothing. Bump the camera. Perfectly fine. Edge retention seems like it's getting better. Oddly enough. But yeah, like feeling the hand, it feels good. Even with the glove on there, obviously is going to help my hand out, but take that off and do a few chops and see kind of how that feels barehanded here. Even just two fingers, very little vibration. That's aggressive and uncomfortable, at least. Feels good in the hand. Actually, almost feels a little better barehanded because you can, feel that quality, that craftsmanship on that handle. Whew, doggy, that's nice. Heck yeah, so far so good. All right, so after all of that, what are my thoughts? What am I thinking? Well, I like it. It's a really, really nice knife. Obviously, I didn't do a whole lot with it. I'm going to definitely get some more time with it before I make my final thoughts on it type of thing. But just overall, from out of the box to, a little bit of testing I did, not bad. Is it worth that much money? I don't know. I think they could knock a little bit off. I would prefer this blade to be a little bit sharper. I'm going to have to put a better edge on there because I am not like, even like the Les Stroud thumbnail test or whatever, fingernail test, you put it down on your finger and it grabs it. It just slides right off my fingernail. And he likes these knives. He has one of these in his own design he made, or whatever, that Helle did. So, obviously these are handcrafted, so maybe that guy was just feeling a little sick that day or a little off and didn't do the edge that well. The handle, I love the shape. Everything like that is great with the craftsmanship there. The spine is super sharp. I understand for like doing ferrule rods or whatever and sparking up stuff, but yeah, for doing push cuts with your thumb on there, if you don't have gloves, oof, it is a pain. So I might file that down a little bit and smooth that up just so it's a little more friendly. It's a bit aggressive. I don't like it. But other than that, I'm blown away with how comfortable, like the shock absorption when you're smacking stuff. Like you don't, with just a wooden handle, usually those are known to be bad for taking that kind of abuse. So you feel it in your hands and stuff, but no, this thing feels great. Feels better with a bare hand than a glove, in my personal opinion. So yeah, whew. It's worth the money though. I don't know. Maybe it's worth the money. I had to get more time with it. After you sharpen it and fix a few things, which I shouldn't have to do, but then it'll be a freaking really awesome knife. And obviously, you're paying for the material. It's that steel they use. That's what the price tag is. Wood isn't that expensive, and neither is the brass fittings. So the steel, and then also somebody made this by hand, not just a machine on a factory floor. So that's also cool. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still on the fence about this one. I love it just because it's such an awesome looking knife, and it just feels good in the hand. But the little, having to sharpen it, that spine being so sharp, the spine might be sharper than the blade. Those are my biggest issues and concerns. So if you're gonna get one of these, maybe yours will be different. Maybe you'll have a sharper blade. I think the spine will probably be the same, just if, how they craft it. But maybe the guy who makes yours, if you get one, will make it nice and sharp for you instead of decently sharp like mine is. But other than that, I think it's worth. I'm not sure if it's worth the money. I think it could be a little cheaper. Maybe this is a $200 knife. Take a little bit of money off of it, and you'd have me giving it 2 thumbs up. But instead, I'm just gonna give 1 thumbs up because yeah, it needs a little tweaking. But thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one.